Is that it?
Are we live?
I think so.
Hi, good evening and welcome.
Is this working?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, we're on there. Okay, got it.
Good evening, hi.
How are we doing today?
Great, how are you?
Yeah, I think we've figured out that we're standing quite far away from the screen to answer the questions. Maybe I can do it on this
that's
one.
What I mean. You use that or use the phone or something and then...
Okay, I'll do it on this.
Yeah.
Let's put that onto 140.
So should we talk about...
While everyone gets ready.
Yeah. BBB first?
The budget bike battle, yes. Yes, we should do that.
So, it's still filtering through slowly that we're actually going to Morocco, which is Africa, for the budget bike battle finale.
Yeah.
And it was purely down to, we could have ridden further into Europe and made movable challenge, but it sounds better. You ride to Africa.
Well, don't give the game away.
Right.
No, obviously Africa is the headline title, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah, what we do. And we didn't really do a proper announcement.
No.
We kind of made up. We're making it up as we go along, basically. And we're kind of like, where should we go? That sounds like it's a long way away.
So we're going to Africa, and we've got some activities planned on the way.
Yeah, bit of track action.
Yeah. And a few little bits. There's some really nice roads around there, the Ronda Road, which I'm sure some of you will be aware of. And hopefully we might not even get to the ferry.
You probably
at this rate, I'm not going to get there.
Do you think you'll even have your bike ready?
Yeah.
That's going to happen in about a month from now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So middle of Feb.
And we've actually got, amazingly, thank you very much to a friend of ours who's going to help us film it properly, because that's one of the things we struggle with is just two guys riding with helmet cameras and stuff like that. It's very difficult to get nice shots, so we've actually got a film crew. Let's pick it up. Spielberg is coming. Yeah. So it should look nice.
Yeah,
I think
it will look nice.
It will look nice, and I'm very much looking forward to that.
So should we answer some questions?
Let's answer some questions.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is awesome. That's controversial. Al has a stalker over his shoulder. The eye, probably.
Oh yeah.
Is that Jason Statham?
No, it's Phil Collins.
Any plans for gear reviews in 2018 from Matt Story?
Yes.
I think that's something we haven't done before,
and
I think it's something that many people are interested in. I mean, gear it makes the difference between having a shit day and a brilliant day. If you've got the wrong gear on and you just pissed wet, you're in trouble, aren't you? It's going to be miserable.
Yeah, I think gear is a generic term as well, because we have lots of requests for product reviews. Anything gear essentially is helmets, boots, gloves, rear sets. There's a massive sort of luggage.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we want to do it in a way which is, we don't want to stick a load of videos up going, hey, this is the best helmet ever and this is the best leathers ever, because it just comes up as a bit hammy and a bit sort of biased. So we'll have to do some, think about a way to do that nicely. But yes is the short answer, and I think it would be a cool thing, because then with the 44 rewards that we have, some of the products that we may review may be on there, which you can get discounts, etc. from. Are you interested in testing or reviewing some bikes for A2 users?
Funny you should say that.
Yeah, and that is from Ricardo Medri.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a video in where's that?
We need to basically we've shot as most of you will seen on, or some of you seen on social media. We shot KTM 390 Duke and a Yamaha R3.
Yeah.
And
and
we've got
puberty.
Yeah, and we've got like a bit of a cool ending to that video that we're going to finish off hopefully next week. So yes, it'll be up hopefully within a week or so.
Yeah, and we're actually doing a. Should we say?
No.
Okay.
No.
TT for Al this year?
Who knows?
That's from Stephen Cole.
I'd like to, if we have the right backing and if I can find someone that wants to run a bike, build a bike, then definitely, yeah. Well, I was due to do it 2 weeks before the start of last year, so that kind of fell through. Anyway, we won't go into that.
Just a quick one because we need to update people. When are the hoodies back in stock?
So we are, as we speak, well, we're because of the demand.
It's been very difficult.
It's been incredibly difficult to gauge what sizes, colours, and everything people need. So, and to maintain that continual order every 2 weeks to keep up with demands, it's been difficult. And of course, there's been some delays. And we'd have a massive stockpile. People order, we'll send them out the next day, and everyone's happy. But we just can't afford to do that. So, we've got this new Teespring system going, and that'll be live hopefully next week.
Yeah.
Artwork's being done today.
Yeah, and there's some budget bike battle stuff.
Yeah.
To help us get to Africa. I think we need more than help. We need prayers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to look at doing that efficiently because currently it's us, well, you, sticking them in things and posting them out individually to everyone.
Yeah.
And it takes up a lot of time and it's all a bit of an issue. But thank you very much for all the people that have purchased. It helps us out.
Just looking at that, is it that bad? Is the
No, I've changed that down because my internet's so absolutely.
Oh really?
Poorly, yeah.
Okay, that's good. I say.
No, I don't. The quality's all right, is it?
Is the quality okay?
Sue Perkins' voice has changed slightly. Thank you. Would you rather drink a litre of Fagan's piss or breathe in an air canister of Fagan's farts? Probably piss, actually.
Well.
Anyway, right, let's have a look through. Oh, there's loads. Best biking roads in the UK reviews from Arthur Surrell. Well, this year we're going to try and do a Scotland or Wales trip, aren't we?
Yes.
To tick off some of the best biking routes in the UK, because normally we go abroad, don't we? And we do
like anyone with sense.
Yeah, well, in the sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are going to try and do a UK based tour, and probably along the way we can do a meet up with some of you guys as we travel through your areas.
Yeah. Yes, it'd be nice. It's a long job to gather, not only gather but ride all of the roads in the UK. So maybe. I think it's something we could do. I don't think we could do the best roads in the UK because it would take ages.
It would take ages, and I think there's multiple publications and books and stuff that already state them. But as with everything in the UK, it's an evolutionary process because they're all rotting to shit, the roads.
I thought you meant the publications.
No, not the publications. Well, maybe as well. But the roads are generally going down to 40 mile an hours and just potholes.
Horrendous.
And the cheapest resurfacing you've ever experienced in your life. So, yeah. But so that'll be fun.
While you're looking for questions,
who has the biggest cock?
While you're looking for questions, I'll start off with. So we've got loads of launches, loads of cool stuff coming up. The next 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
So many cool stuff. So tomorrow. I'm going to Valencia to ride the new Panigale V4, and that's gonna be cool. I mentioned on social media yesterday that the Americans and the UK are sharing the track, so it's going to be absolute carnage. The last time we did
You're going to have a battle.
Oh yeah, it always does. The stopwatch will come out. Yeah. People's names are on the. They're like, it's just there's no way you can you can just get away from it. So
Like the Ryder Cup.
the Ryder Cup, exactly. The last time we did that, we were in Japan for the ZX6 in 2009, I think, and it was when Guy Martin was working for PB. So I was racing in BSB. Guy Martin and JP, who used to work for Superbike magazine, and then there was sort of us three, and then there's Chris Ulrich, who was an AMA rider racer, and a couple of other American dudes, and within 3 laps after lunchtime, there were 4 ZX6s in the gravel, destroyed. And one of them was Guy Martin. He launched it 120, 30 miles an hour into a wall. The bike went. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'm going to the V4 launch on Friday, back Monday, and then you're going to...
I'm going to Portimao
Yeah.
for the updated R1M. And I think there may be normal R1s there as well, which is going to be a nice little staycay as a R1 owner of 2 years.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to see the differences.
Yeah.
I'm actually really looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to that.
And then a month, so early March, there's the KTM 790 Duke.
Then, that's in Tenerife, I think.
Gran Canaria.
Gran Canaria.
Yeah. Half road, half track.
That's going to be mega as well. And then maybe something else on the Africa thing as well on the way down. I don't think we can say that actually yet, can we?
No.
Wow.
So yeah, lots coming up.
Something secret.
Yeah.
And then Morocco again in Bridgestone thing.
Yeah, Bridgestone T31 and A41 launch in Morocco down in the Sahara Desert, so that should be or near the Sahara Desert.
Should be good.
Hey!
Oh, we just got £2 from Mr. Boo. He's the one that we sent.
Got the helmet.
He got the helmet finally.
Yes.
That's worth £2.
Yeah, I'll pay for some of the postage. Thank you, Mr. Boo.
Thank you, mate. Honestly,
yeah.
Thank you. That's amazing. Okay, 44 teeth action figures, 12-inch size. I'd be down for that. I'm actually going to try and buy a 3D printer.
Okay.
So we could actually, and I do like CAD stuff anyway, so we could probably model ourselves and do little. What? I love 3D printers.
Okay.
Right. Raffle for the budget bikes from Joe. No, but when we're done with the bikes and we're all finished and safe home, the very final part will be putting them back on eBay. So you will get a chance, if you want the bikes, if they haven't exploded into flames, so you will get a chance to bid on them. Because a few people have said, can we buy the bikes, etc.
Yeah.
So I just want to make it clear that they will be released back into the public domain. And,
I think mine will be sooner because you might have plans for your ZX7, but I think you really want to keep hold of that. Don't you?
I want to bid on it.
Well, yeah.
Is that allowed?
No.
Why?
Well, yeah. Maybe. I mean,
I'll just do what everyone does on
basically,
eBay and get my mates to bid it up.
I think I'd like to come back to the UK and do some bits and bobs, maybe put the full system on it, and 150 horsepower S-Rad, take it to a track day in the UK, have a bit of a laugh, and then eventually sell it. Now, I think realistically that's going to be April, isn't it?
Earliest.
And of course, that money is going to go straight back into the pot to pay for the next round of budget bike. Yeah. So whether or not it's going to be slightly, the budget is going to be higher, isn't it?
Yeah, but and we may change the sector of the bike slightly as well. Yeah. So in fact, if you've got any ideas,
fire them through,
and we'll have a look. So the next budget bike, we were looking at write-offs, weren't we? And what we can do with the.
But I think that might be a separate feature.
Perhaps.
But yeah.
Just another note to Craig Willits. Thank you very much for the £2. His question is lamb chops your dad, Alistair?
Oh dear.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Daddy chops.
Yeah.
What racing experience does BBG have? 0.
Can't you tell?
0. You're so horrible sometimes. Chris, did you replace the clutch in the Kawasaki? Yes, I did. Thank you, Jeremy Corral. I've just been filming actually this week, stripping the bike down, so that'll be coming up hopefully on Monday. So
Yeah.
the Kawasaki version of the Suzuki video, my side of it, is going to be coming out Monday.
Team Ninja update will be.
Team Ninja.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ruin it, but it went pretty well. Should be worried. Budget enduro bike, enter a race. I'd love that.
So we've got while you're looking. So we've got we've just been doing a video today on our long termer. So we've got a BMW GS Adventure. So that will be with us for a while, and we've also got another bike which we probably won't say yet, just in case it might not happen. But
yeah,
it's happening.
It's a good one as well.
It's a really good one, and it's a Superbike, and it's a new bike. So yeah, it's amazing. Whoa!
What does that number mean?
I don't know. Thank you.
Thank you, Arjun Namyoshi, for the 40-somethings.
40 was from India. 40.
What's the
rupees?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But thank you very much.
Thank you.
You should see who can make the choppiest car. I think I'll probably win that with my spoiler on the back of mine anyway.
What is that?
Faffington.
Oh,
Spreadsheet. Cheers, mate.
Does he put a question on there?
No,
just a donation. Thank you.
it's amazing. It's really hard to read questions on this because they flick through by accident. This is quite a good one. Next budget bike, 0405 sports bikes. I think the budget might be low though. What 3K will actually buy you?
Probably probably something like the S-Rad I bought.
It's scraping the barrel, though, isn't it? 3K for that, because there's something that's happened with second-hand bikes, like naughty sports bikes.
Yeah,
they are just astronomical in value now.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking earlier about your Gixxer.
Yeah,
bought it for $6,000, and then you could sell it for
5.5.
Yeah,
and I've put 25,000 miles on it. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't say to people who wanted to buy it what had happened to it.
No,
but now it's got Brembos and shit on it, and it's good now. Did we ever do that? We haven't put that video.
We haven't put the video yet.
So we've actually got a video of riding it, and it's actually pretty good. You rode it. We rode it around Silverstone, didn't we? Yeah. And it went to Jerez. No, it went to Almeria with me the other day.
Yeah, went to Jerez briefly.
Went to Jerez, did half a lap, and then the coil packs exploded. But yeah, it's good.
So I saw a question of Dirtquake.
Yeah, well, you can have a little...
Okay, that's a good question, because we, as of last year, I went to Dirtquake the year before last with Ducati gave us a bike, a scrambler, brilliant time. As of last year, the TV rights were acquired.
Yeah.
So now you can't do any filming without paying
loads of money.
So that's out the window.
That's not going to happen. 40 rupees is 45 pence.
First track day in March at Mallory. Oh, where's that gone?
I know, it keeps flicking. It's really difficult, isn't it?
How do you go down? What's the newest one? Is that the oldest?
That's the oldest at the top.
Right, okay. 2018 GS 1200 or 2018 Super Duke? Actually, well, Mr. Faffington, I was asking about the summer holiday. That's a good question.
Yeah, we've had a lot of requests.
Yeah. It's happening. It will happen. We've just had some.
It's going to be delayed a bit. I think.
Yeah.
We were waiting for a track to come up, and we were waiting for the MotoGP to confirm their calendar, which took ages, and then we weren't quick enough basically to snag the weekend we wanted. So it's going to happen, but it's likely to be end of the summer rather than like early, because everything's booked up. But we do want to go to a proper nice GP circuit, bit of pimpage, bit of luxury. So, but we will keep you informed of that and let you know when we know, basically. But yeah, we loved it last time. It's just we need to get a bit more organised. There's so much going on, and it's just really difficult to. It takes a lot of work. So
yeah, the budget bike battle. I can't tell you how much time that takes up. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
but it's very time consuming.
Even when we're not doing anything, I'm still on eBay looking for bits. Just because I love it. I love that bike.
Are you going to test the Moto 2 Triumph?
We'd like to.
We'd like to. There was a test last week, which you might have seen. My old mate Neves, he went out and he rode it. There was one from the UK. I think it was one from each country in Europe. Went to Calafat and rode it. Love to ride it. That is probably my dream bike at the moment. A Moto 2 Triumph. That is thank you very much to the likeable rider for your.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Have you got a question? You got a question?
What's all that?
That's spam.
Spam.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Signem.
No, let's not draw attention to the spammers.
Sorry.
Hairy, minge or shaven? There's only one answer.
Yeah.
Hairy. No.
Will you be test riding the new V4? Yes. I'm going tomorrow to ride it. 44 teeth products. What does that mean?
Well, actually, we might be doing a. We might have a product. We might have a chain lube.
Yes, we might be. Yeah.
So.
And some other lubricants.
And some other stuff, like just general stuff. So we'll let you know when that happens as well.
Elliot Young, thank you very much.
There's some.
Not sure if you guys answered already, but when is the Duke 390 video is out? Yeah. So if you just missed it, the Duke 390 video will be out within 2 weeks. I mean, it's done, shot. Most of it's edited. It's just.
I can't remember what the bit on the end we're going to do is.
The thing about an alternative to the other bikes.
I can't remember.
Brother's bike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. So thank you, Elliot. But yeah, so it'll be out in 2 weeks maximum. Will you ever? Oh, Emmett. Oh, blimey, they're all coming through. Wow. Emmett Byrne.
We can buy a curry now.
Will you ever do another 24 countries? 24 countries.
Interestingly, that's come up not just with us today, but it came up a couple of days ago with someone else I was talking to. Yes, I think we could. For those of you who don't know what the 24-hour challenge thing was, I did in 2014 with my mate Charlie Speed. We visited 14 countries in 24 hours on 2 motorbikes, and it was hard, but it was probably one of the best things I've ever done. It was amazing.
It looked it.
It felt like such an achievement. But we got there in 21 hours. So we started in Serbia, Bosnia, and went all the way around through there. And I reckon we could easily do 15. So we were actually talking not 3 hours ago about potentially doing that this year and trying to crack 15 countries in 24 hours. It was,
It looks hardcore, definitely. We'll have time. We'll find time.
Yeah.
Sam Waters, thank you very much. There's no question there, but thank you very much for your donation. That's the chair, by the way. Lils. Who's trying to turn on? Oh, where's that gone?
It's really annoying. It kind of flicks through. The questions are so.
I'm thinking about upgrading from an 07 SV650 to a 17 Aprilia Tuono as no one bike. Any thoughts or other? Well,
it's quite different.
It's very different. Very different, but amazing. Go for it.
If you've got the money.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. There was another one, wasn't there? Surf Pilot, thank you. No question there, but thanks for your thing. Chris Pritchard, can I please do a feature for you boys, please? Thanks, please.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about you earlier.
We were actually talking about
Rich,
you,
and
because I'm absolutely humbled with the pace 44T's grown.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and we were just thinking the next couple of months we've got a lot of things going on. We can't do a launch because we're both away.
Yeah.
Doing other stuff, and it's going to have to be a time when we do have to get other people involved. So we have got.
Yeah, so we're potentially looking at
friends.
/celebrity guest presenters.
Yeah, like Chris Pritchard.
Yeah, is he a celebrity?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was like, I think he won the Olympics in 1978, didn't he?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
So, yeah.
But yeah, we'd love to have you on board, sir.
Definitely buy a 44 teeth dildo and a hog tie set.
You could do a little butt plug though, couldn't you, with a little logo on the back?
Oh, it's so it's
so
brilliant.
hard to choose,
There's lots of oh, Ken, thank you, Ken. A couple of beers in the pub. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Fagan, I also have a head like a swollen testicle. Where do you get your helmets? Brilliant. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, thank you for that. Cheers. Vitali 800 or Street Triple RS? I'm going to say Street Triple RS because it is more of a complete bike.
I would say, I haven't ridden either of them actually, but I would just say Britannia because it looks...
It does look,
mega.
Yeah. It's much naughtier than the Street Triple.
Which might be quite nice on an 800.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, but I think with the Street Triple, you can do a track day, and you can tour on it, and you can do everything on it. Whereas the Vitali is a little bit.
Yeah,
more
it's going to be very interesting when the 790 Duke comes out.
Thank you, James. James Dawson. Are you guys going to be at MCN show next month? Sadly, not. No.
We're in Africa anyway.
We're in Africa. Yeah. Midland Moto. I'll slap Chris. It'll be funny.
You can slap me harder.
Can I? No.
Yeah.
That's why I'm punching you. Thanks, Midland Moto. That's a right little.
This is how it starts, isn't it? When people start saying, "Here's $1, go and I don't know, start doing stuff," and then soon you're up to like 300 quid for full deep throat.
It's like basically like a live phone, isn't it?
Yeah. Babe station.
Bike station.
Bike station.
Yeah. Can you have a shout out to David Kuiper? Keeper?
Don't know
how to pronounce it. Paul Cox. Hi, Paul.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout it out. Oh, Bell.
Live vlogs from Africa. Yeah, I think that's actually possible. I think we could, when we're on the road, we could easily do something like this from the road, providing the signal's good enough.
Yeah.
And just do an update.
Yeah.
Without giving too much away of what happened, or what didn't happen, or what didn't start.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean,
I suppose then you know we got there, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm sure we can think of something.
Yeah. Maybe the nighttime entertainment, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't think we can put that on video.
Thank you, Belle. Do Greggs in England sell Scotch pies? Is that? I don't know.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was just trying to read some stuff.
Oh, Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas. R1, RSV4, or S1000RR for street racing.
Street racing.
R1.
What does street racing mean though? Like street Rossies, as in like just riding.
As in riding like a hooligan
on the street.
I'd say S1000RR for street racing.
But
for track, RSV4.
And I personally would choose an R1 just because I find it easier to ride. I'm not as much of a hero as you.
Well, should we talk about the test we're going to do in Jerez? Or
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's a belter. I keep looking at this one. It's a belter.
Yeah, so we're going to do a V4 special. We're going to do a New Panigale versus the RSV4. RF. And
V4 versus V4 in one of the luscious tracks in Spain has to offer. So that's going to be very exciting. That's 3 days as well. It's going to be brilliant.
Would you do anything with Harleys at all? Yes. There's no...
You went to the States and did some
I went to the States, yeah. Did some stuff with Bridgestone.
It's funny how everyone gets their knickers in a twist with like some brands of bikes.
I know.
the end of the day, they're just bikes, aren't
Yeah.
they? And it doesn't really matter what anyone wants to ride. They can ride whatever you want to ride. Don't listen to dicks on the internet.
Done Easy Freak, thank you. Going to ride the new Fireblade. Yes, we were supposed to ride it a few times last year, but never actually.
No, Honda Nova Coast one.
Well, we had options to do so, but we couldn't actually do it in the end through one reason or another.
Okay.
But yes, yeah, definitely. Lager, bitter, or cocktail wanks?
What's the wank got to do with it?
I don't know.
I prefer a cocktail, personally, after lager. Or
Yeah, it's getting to that stage in life now where I prefer a short.
Yeah, although we did overdo the gin a bit at Christmas, on our Christmas party.
So the day after the Christmas party, when we shot the 2 videos, I lay on his sofa for...
We didn't shoot any videos then, did we?
That night we did.
Oh yeah, sorry,
yeah,
so we shot them that night, yeah. And then I got up, I couldn't sleep, I got up at like 8, tidied the house, got rid of all the curry and just the mess, and thought, oh, I'll get up in a minute. And then you stayed upstairs in bed till midday, and I was like, you're right. Then I heard you heaving bile. I was like, oh no.
All right, mate, yeah, cheers.
And then I had to leave, and I was like, let yourself out, I've got to go out. Came back at 8 p.m. and he was still on the sofa.
Corey Lynch, thank you for your little tipple. Any tips for racing this year? Any tips for first year of racing? Don't go out and think you're Valentino Rossi and try and smash it up, because you will smash it up. Also, first year tips for racing. Don't scrimp on tyres. If you're going to scrimp anywhere, do it anywhere else but tyres. And above all else, enjoy it, because you won't be. I mean, Corey Lynch, I'm not saying you're 40, 50 years old, but you know, it's highly unlikely you're going to make a professional racer. So just go out and enjoy it. Have a laugh, because that's the reason we ride bikes anyway, isn't it? Worst crash on the road and track.
Touch wood, I've never crashed on the road. I've never, well, something worthy of being called a crash. I've dropped it on some ice out there, but
yeah, I've
not really a crash.
I've, touch wood, only had a little one off, and that was being taken off by a car on a roundabout, and I broke my ribs, but nothing too bad. Track wise, it was 2009. We were testing the BSB Superbike in Cartagena, and it was a brand new bike, brand new Superbike, and the radiator hose came off the radiator and blew water onto the back wheel, and I high-sided it flat out in 5th gear at about 150 miles an hour, and knocked myself out, and I thought I was going to die. And Michael Dunlop he helped rescue me.
Oh, that's nice, mate.
Dropped his bike, helped make sure I was alright.
Oh.
And I wasn't. It was one of those really weird out of body experiences. I don't know if you had it. I've never had one before. I was looking down on myself completely.
Maybe you did die.
Well, maybe I did die. Yeah.
For like a minute or two.
Yeah. I was looking down on myself on the track, and it was bad. It was horrible. Really, really. I mean, I didn't break anything, but it was the damage to my head that was about the worst bit. What about you? Track crash?
I crashed in a straight line on the pit straight of Snetterton. Well, it was on the brakes going into turn 1, and it was wet. Well, it was drying. Rixie will know all about this because I was chasing him. Because it was a drying track, and there was a big fat dry line running around the whole circuit, and it was. I put the slicks back on, and it was amazing. Everyone else was like chewing gum, rolling around on wets, and I got onto the straight, and I saw a bike way in the distance, and I thought I'll never catch him before the end of the straight. Kind of, I don't know, did whatever, looked down for a second, and then I was just heading straight towards his bottom, and I was like, oh shit. So I thought, well, I had no other option on the brakes than to go onto the wet line. I actually overtook him on the floor, and then went into the gravel. And then the funniest bit about that though was when I was standing in the gravel, I saw Rixie coming round, and you know when you've got a helmet on, you can't see anyone's expression. So it looked like he just drove past and went, wanker. But he was like, oh no, you're brand new 5-blade.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, because I was all like, oh my God, I'll tidy up the wreckage, because it ripped the headers off the bike. And then stupidly, I picked them up with my gloves on, standing like, oh, I'll get rid of this. And then obviously they're incredibly hot. And it took a second or two for the heat to translate through the gloves. But yeah, you're not thinking straight when something up, you're going 140 1 minute, then you're on the floor, then you get like, and then you're just like, oh, I'll do something. It's weird.
It's like when you come off a track session or a race or something, you get off the bike, and that moment you take your helmet off, your mind's still going at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, I love that. I still love that.
Yeah, but when you crash, it's like that, but tenfold, because you literally just you're not moving anymore. Well, hopefully you'll be moving.
British Mini Bikes, thank you for your little tipple. Have a safe trip, lads. All the best from BNB Paddock. Thank you very much,
guys.
I think I was chatting to.
I'm just going to get my orange Lucozade.
Okay.
I haven't had one of these.
Chatting to the BNB guys, and there's a possibility that we're going to go and do something, and certainly get you to do something this year.
Okay, mini bikes I'll do, but I'm never setting foot.
There you go. You heard it here first. Okay.
I'll do the mini bikes, but
I'm
not doing. What's the little things?
Mini motos, yeah.
No way. Actually, that is the worst crash I've ever had on track. That's the most hurt I've been.
You had a lump on your ankle, didn't you?
Mate, it was like, yeah.
Yeah.
It was, that was absolutely terrifying.
Lego later, thank you very much. Not sure if you answered this already. Chris, would you ever do the Ironman TT?
I'm not skilled enough. If I would do,
I think I think the upper age limit now for the Manx is changed this year. I believe that it's 40 years old. So you've only
I'm alright then. I'd like to, but I'm not skilled enough, and I just wouldn't want to be that dick that's just wobbling round. So I wouldn't want to embarrass myself. What does the pink one mean? Whoa! Hang on a minute. Hold the phone. For Chris to buy some more hair gel.
Is this Ross Payne? It's from Ross Payne. Oh, hi Ross.
Well, we can't say that bit. Thanks, Ross.
Thank you, Ross. Ross is a
friend of ours.
He's not a friend. He's a colleague.
Acquaintance.
Yeah. CeeLo? No question with that one. Thank you very much.
This is great.
Second part of Lego latest question. More 44 merch like mugs and condoms. Yes.
Yeah.
Kim Ring 2019 GP. Yes, that's an interesting one.
What's that?
The MotoGP in Sweden next year.
Right.
That'd be a good trip. In fact, let's do that.
Okay. With the thing we were talking about earlier, maybe. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Another top secret mission. I saw another little thing pop up.
Mike Slack. Thank you, Mike. Great channel. If you could own just one Superbike, Panigale or Britain. Oh, Britain.
Britain? Never even heard of it. Sorry.
So I apologise for a Britain, 100%. It's the crazy thing that was with all the exhaust on the outside that Guy Martin rode recently. Who else rode at the TT? Who else rode at the TT? Who else rode at Britain? Help me.
The questions are going so quickly.
Sean Harris. How do you donate? I don't know.
I think if on the phone there's a little next to the comment there's a dollar thing, but I think you have to be registered in some way. But so I don't know how to do that.
Why did you not include the HP4 race in your top bikes of 2017?
Because it's not a road bike, simple.
And no one's. Well, I rode it up at Goodwood, but
not at pace.
No, it's quite difficult. Yeah, I mean, how can you base your opinion on a bike that's
on stone cold
tyres? It's a good. I mean, yeah, it's a brilliant bike, but it's not.
I mean, I love it. Like, I was seriously thinking about selling everything and just buying one of those. But then you're stuck with a bike you can't really ride on the road. But then I think there's going to be ways to make it road legal.
Thank you. This
Mate, we got paid for this.
Pour Lucasade into Fagan's arse like an enema. Thank you, Urban Racer. Mate, it's YouTube.
Huh?
I'm not getting my hairy arse crack out on YouTube.
That's true.
Thank you.
Just a note, when you're clicking hard on the...
It moves it. Okay, sorry. Decent pin lock on a helmet, pinlock helmet.
Well, Pinlock is probably the only brand that is reliable.
Yes. Yeah.
It's certainly the biggest.
Yeah.
And I really struggled with my AGV Pinlocks, but I think having literally had to throw them away every month and a half because they buckle, I think I was just putting it in slightly wrong, and it was he says, and it was too tight.
Blimey! Oh blimey! Whoa!
What's going on? Casey Stoner? No.
There's Jeremy Carroll. Thank you. Casey Schroeder. Only see pink. Yeah. Thank you, Casey. Stacey, even.
This is amazing.
A track day prep video. Thank you, B Step 02. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah, we tried. Do you know what when we did that failed video in Estoril, wasn't it? We did a whole what to bring to a track day. My number one top tip is a chair.
Yes.
It's super important to be able to get off the bike, and obviously you need tyres, but a chair is something that people forget.
Yeah, but a track day prep is definitely, we need to do that this year.
Yeah. Well, we can do that in Jerez, can't we?
We can.
We've got a few days.
Yeah, a bit of time. 44 Teeth meet and ride. I don't particularly like riding in groups, particularly with people you don't know. I think it would be a bit of a safety issue. Yeah, there's also a legal issue as well.
And legal and stuff like that. But you know what it would be like. Everyone would be...
Winston 92 dual vlog on the GS. You've hit the nail on the head. Did you just say that? Yeah.
We did it today.
Yeah. And it nearly ended really badly.
Yeah. Very badly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the worst wheelie I've ever seen you do.
Yeah. That'll be out.
But then I didn't even see it because my eyes were shut like that.
Yeah, that'll be out soon. Thank you, Daniel Allen. Hello from Knoxville. Any US trips planned? You're going to...
I'm going to try to go to do a trip, and I'm trying to organise it now, in either April, I don't know why I said April, or later on in the summer. But I think April's probably the time that is good, and I want to go, I'd like to do San Francisco, down LA, maybe into like Mexico or whatever, and somewhere around there. But yes, wow. I'd like to very much do that. So I will let you know. It's
if we're going to go over there to do a 44 Teeth thing, it's going to have to be
like a month over there.
Well, yeah, and it's going to have to be planned well before. So
we've got kids and families and stuff, so it's difficult to be able to just sod off for a month.
Yeah.
But I very much desperately want to go to the States. I kind of want to find the lonely road and those like really sort of cheesy motels with like heart-shaped vibrating beds, and you know the ones like, I know it's to an American that probably sounds ridiculous. It's probably like saying I want to go somewhere really crap, but it's cinematic for me, and it seems exciting as a European.
Murray Patterson, hi Murray. Have you ever ridden at Knockhill with BSB? That's where pretty much my racing career ended at Knockhill, when I crashed at turn 1 and destroyed my shoulder and my arm, and it took 4 doctors to put my shoulder back in, which then broke my arm, and I was so high on morphine and gas and air that I thought everyone in the room was a panda. and my wife.
Maybe you were put back together by pandas.
It might have been, yeah. And
Did
my
they
wife
finger
was a
you?
horse.
Oh really?
Yeah. So yeah, it was.
Did they finger your body as well?
No, not then. No, I was quite compos mentis. Oh, blimey, where are we going?
I saw a Team Ninja donation
Really?
pop up.
So, Stacey Schroeder. Everyone is asking about Dakar. Dakar. I tell you what, I'd love to do it, but I'm not good enough.
No, it's
I mean,
hard.
I will say, I've got to say, hats off. There's a little known Brit by the name of Max Hunt, who I used to race with. And Max is an incredible rider, but he's just come from nowhere and just learnt how to ride in the sand and stuff and desert. And he's gone out, and I think he's like top 40 at the moment. It's incredible. And he's obviously, you see all the top lads and people like Sam Sunderland getting all the attention, but Max, keep an eye out for Max Hunt. He's worth a shout. What was
there was something about the tail of the dragon I saw pop up with a blue thing.
Fagan, you can do Pike Peak and it's Gifford.
I'd love to do Pikes Peak. I think
to.
out of all, because that is just an open. Do you have to have specific?
Yeah.
Do you have to have ACU?
Yeah.
But
well, you have to have an ACU license. No, you can do it. I think, but that's, if you're worried about doing a TT and you're not fussed about falling off the edge of a cliff.
I prefer to fall off a cliff than hit a house.
Matthias Gustafsson. Thank you very much, Team Ninja.
Team Ninja.
Do SCMM. What's that? What's SCMM? Dare I ask?
SCMM. I don't know. Is it like one of those sex things?
I don't know. Probably I'll skip it. CeeLo, thanks again. He's back. Got a 600 track bike for this year. What level tyres for a complete novice on a track day? Slicks, cut slicks, or even... Right, I'll tell you what, this is a good one. So, slicks, don't even bother if you're a novice, because not only do you have to worry about keeping the heat in, but
maintenance.
But it's really vital to keep the heat in. If you're not keeping heat in a tyre, they're more dangerous than a Harley tyre. It literally is that bad. Likewise, a more street tyre, like a Diablo 3, like you say, don't even bother. If you make a mistake, you probably don't know you're making a mistake, but if you load the front, if you touch the brakes too much, that road tyre just won't be able to take it and you'll end up crashing. So the best tyre is something like a British R1M, Pirelli Supercorsa, that sort of thing, the top spec track tyre, treaded tyre.
Like a Metzler.
Race Tech. Yeah. Punch. If Baron had a shit from the edge of a mezzanine floor in Tesco's, would you catch it from below out? No.
Who said that?
Punch.
Oh,
mate.
It's alright.
Punch. No.
No.
Thanks for your questions. Did you ever guys ride on TT Assen? Yes. Have you done it?
No.
Assen? That is my favourite track on the British Superbike calendar, which tells you something about the British Superbike calendar. It's amazing. What a track. Jamlando Jazz? Jamlando Jazz?
Or it could be a silent J, like a hot.
Hamon. Thank you. KTM 790 ride review coming up. Yes, you've obviously missed the earlier start of the show.
Yeah, we're going
Chris is going to Gran Canaria.
Yeah, in March, early March. There was something I saw about the tail of the dragon, yes, and I think that was referring to the US trip. So I think that is the start of, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that Mulholland Drive?
Yes.
Or is that the same thing, the tail of the dragon?
No.
No?
Oh, I don't know.
Where's that Mickey Mouse hang out? And they all on that corner and they all crash. But yeah, all the sort of famous things. I'd like to go to Vegas as well.
Yes.
We should do it, mate. We should go. We should do
like a hangover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. You can just stay on the roof all weekend.
Probably. Stacey's back again. BVG, we be modding the GSA. I want to see a video of what you do. That is it's our long termer, so we have we're not carte blanche to do what we want.
We can't do.
We can't
chop it in half.
We can't put a ZX9 engine in it.
No.
Or
Yeah, but then, I mean, the mods. You probably know I love that bike anyway, and it's almost close to perfect as it is, to be honest. So the rest is down to you as an individual of what you feel will make your life better on it. So if you want a slightly taller screen, flaps and stuff like that. The one thing I do definitely want to get is my old one had that really cool headlight protector, which I think makes the whole thing look amazing. And it's all about looks because I'm a tart. But it looked like something out of Halo. I loved it.
Aaron Pitcliffe. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Thank you very much. What are your thoughts on the Triumph 765 engine finding its way into a Daytona? I mean, if Triumph don't build a Daytona 765 or 800, they are bonkers. I mean, they're not okay. You're not going to sell millions. We get that the new super sport segment is dwindling somewhat, but they've got one of the best engines ever built, one of the best chassis ever built. They've got all the bits to go on it, all the sort of ancillaries to go on it. Now, a Triumph top dog at the launch of the Bobber last year told me that it might happen in a few years. Wouldn't deny it. Wouldn't say yes. Wouldn't say no. But if they don't do it, then they've got Moto2. Now they've got
why wouldn't they do it?
They've basically this prototype they've got that Neasy rode last week. That is what everyone wants. The world's of course not everyone who says they want it will buy one, but they've got to do it. They've got to do it.
So we think yes.
Yes, potentially Nelson road bikes. Yes. Suited GP 500 test ride. Yes, please. Best handling bike, 1299 or R1. It's not even a question. That is R1 is so much better. Fagan, you look like a boiled owl. What are your upgrades?
A boiled owl.
Yeah. Maybe that's egg. Maybe that's I don't know.
How does he know what a boiled owl looks like?
I don't know.
There's an owl that lives out there actually.
What do you think about Jonas Folger? I mean, Chris doesn't even know who Jonas Folger is.
No,
so.
I do. He's a racer man.
Yeah, but he's just had to have another year off because he's a bit ill.
Oh.
Really sad, Jonas Folger. That's a really. It's almost like Casey Stoner Mark II, isn't it? But slightly different. But yeah, I think it's only the only good outcome of that we'll see a fresh rider on the grid for 2018. So, the Alex Lowe's for me is the only is the man for that job. I think he's employed by Yamaha. He's ridden a bike. He's got good results. I think he should be considered. Also, I think it will never happen. Gary Hartshorn, cheers, mate. I think it will never happen. But Johnny Ray, that's his only route into GP. Thank you.
Question I saw.
One above that. Thank you, Sam Brown. There's no question with it.
No, there was a question. So I said, what's our thoughts on the Yamaha Niken? And we really liked it.
Yeah.
We saw it at EICMA.
Yeah.
And it's not a normal bike, but it's going to be. I think it's going to be amazing to ride. Like a laugh, like different, fun.
I think the fact is, it is something completely different, and you've got
to, who else is coming out with something actually genuinely different? So fair play. First of all, fair play for trying, because they must have invested a whole lot of time and a whole lot of money trying to actually make something different that has made it to a production level. So
I'm looking forward to riding it. It's just something completely different.
I think it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah, it's a Marmite thing.
Can you imagine today on these manky roads, just like hammering it around on that?
We were chatting to some of the Yamaha guys who from Yamaha Europe.
The Niken, by the way, is the 3-wheeled Yamaha. Just
chatting to some of the Yamaha guys in Yamaha Europe, who've ridden it, and it's not just a pretty sit up and beg sort of cruiser. It does drift. You know, you can turn it off, you can turn other things off, and you can have a laugh on it. So, Sam Farage, hello, Al, how much is your asshole twitching just thinking about riding the V4? If I had an asshole twitchmometer, it would be off the Richter.
Off the Schwinkter.
Off the Schwinkter. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Sam, can't wait. It's one of those. It's going to be awesome. Yeah.
It's a next level.
Yeah.
Bike, isn't it?
Yeah.
They don't come around that often.
Obviously, it's no S-Rad, but.
No, it might work.
Stacey's back again. Is that? Blimey.
Is that Canadian dollars?
Canadian dollars.
Wow.
Blimey. This is for my son Emmett. Would you get a KTM Husky 501 or 450 for the street?
What? So like
the
Supermoto?
So I'd probably say the 501 because it's been developed more for the road. Whereas the 450 is an out nutty, sort of proper supermoto / motocross bike. So I don't know. It's
I haven't ridden either, so I can't really comment.
No, would you get?
Isn't that what Lamb Chops rides? The 501.
701 he's got.
701.
So I'd probably or the 701. I don't know. Is that? I'm guessing you're Canadian by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the question is, what would you get? So do you just choose? So what's the answer?
I'd say the Husky.
Commit.
The Husky 501.
Okay.
701. 701.
Yeah, I want to read that. The Snake is Mulholland.
Snake is Mulholland Highway in LA. Tail of the Dragon is on the opposite coast in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
If you want to do a big tour, San Fran, happy to punch you guys square in the sack. Fancy Animal.
I like his.
Fancy Animal. That was you got. That was you did the funny video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very funny. Yeah. What was he taking the piss out of?
Basically,
just us.
Yeah.
But it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want, I actually quite like his channel. So Fancy Animal, go and subscribe to him. He's good.
Alex, thank you very much. Alex, is that another one? No. Yeah. After BBB, thank you, Lego later again. After BBB is done, would you consider doing more garage type videos, mucking about with JHS? James is a character, I'd like to see more of. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot more time this year, thankfully, with 44 Teeth.
Yep. He's full time now, if you didn't know.
Yeah. So Chris hopefully has got a bit more time this year.
Certainly early part.
Yeah. So yes, in a short, definitely, because they say I was quite skeptical about doing that sort of thing, but apparently people enjoy it, and there's been some good feedback. So if there's good feedback and people enjoy it, then definitely, yeah. Alex, thank you, Alex Brazier. What's a reasonable track budget to turn into a street bike?
No.
Reasonable budget to turn a street bike into a track bike.
Depends what bike it is.
Essentially,
buy some tyres.
Buy some rear sets. I mean,
I don't think it's that necessary.
Mate, it is. It is.
Well,
it is. So if you can talk about the basics, so like without getting into suspension, you have tyres, 300 quid, rear sets, a few hundred quid, and then really, I mean, it's obviously you got to care if you care about the original bodywork, then
I would. Yeah, I mean, it really does depend what bike it is, but I would say try and get as much weight off it as possible, and then put some decent tyres on it, then ride it and see what's wrong with it.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't have different rear sets on my R1.
Okay.
And they were fine.
But some people like to lean, and the standard rear sets just don't do it.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. I would recommend rear sets, but I think you could do it.
I'm not saying
you could do it for 500 quid.
Yeah.
But realistically.
But then a decent set of rear sets will cost you 400 quid anyway.
I'd say you could do it for £500 if that is a reasonable budget, but to do it properly, to do a street bike into a track bike,
£3,000.
£3,000 easy, and that's not even
Suspension.
Probably, yeah. Suspension is the biggest thing. You know, a bike will feel amazing until you start pushing it, and that's the standard suspension. You just won't do it. So I hope that helps a little bit.
Yeah. If we knew what bike it was, it might be.
Yeah. What bike is it?
Have you? Oh, I can't do
that. No. I'm a fat lad. Should look at changing the rear shock on the R6. Yes, definitely. Is it a new R6? Even if it isn't, if it's the last 10 years, definitely that's the worst part of that bike. One of the worst parts of the bike.
Best all-weather tyres. We've just fitted some to our budget bikes to cope with northern Spain, UK rain.
Track days.
Track day. Hopefully some dry roads.
Yeah.
In Spain, and then a bit of African. Don't know. We'll probably find a dirt track somewhere. I don't know. I don't even know what to expect.
No.
But we just fitted the S21, which is my go-to tyre. I have them on the HP4. I have them on. What else have I got them on?
It's pretty much the best all-round. If you're a sporty rider, it's the best all-round tyre.
That's what we went to Park Motor 2 years ago on the ZX10R.
And the tyres still on the HP4, aren't they?
No.
No? They were? They were, weren't they?
They were on for a long time.
Yeah.
They did a good... Yeah. Don't know what the mileage was actually. In fact, I think I took them off the... I don't want to swap it anyway.
There was a question I saw. It said, Sue, does Mary Berry squirt?
On occasion. You have to work pretty hard. Yeah, it's a bit dry, but yeah.
The recurring question, how many miles on the S-Rad and ZX7? S-Rad's done 42,000 miles and...
33.
33? Okay, I thought it was less than that.
No. How many miles have you done since you've owned it? Because I've done almost 200 now.
Oh, well done.
And it's fine.
So we did that ride when we first got them.
To Loomies and back, that's 7 miles.
Yeah, and I rode to JHS a few times.
4 miles.
And then I rode down to see my mum and dad, so probably 50, 60.
That's before it got pulled apart though, wasn't it?
Yes. So the ZXR 7R, that is another question. It's coming next week. Yeah, watch the whole video. Right, it's 8 o'clock, mate.
We've been on it for an hour. Should we go?
Yeah.
Well, hey, let's say we're going to go in 5 minutes or so. So
okay.
Get your final questions.
10 past 10. Yeah, it's been a long one. Don't like doing any more than an hour. Really, it's just littering.
Well, no, it's just conversation, isn't it?
Yeah.
I quite like it.
Yeah. I've got to go and get my stuff ready.
For what? Oh, you're going to?
Yeah, I'm going to Spencer tomorrow, so I've got to go and pack and.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Boom.
Dawn. Thank you,
Patrick.
Keep up the good work. Great chat. Happy to support you guys. Thank you very much, Patrick.
Thank you very much. Waiting for the money shot.
Aftermarket blipper. Bike Sport Developments, without doubt. In fact, you can also get a 10% discount.
We do have
44 rewards.
Yes.
If you speak to what's his name? I've forgotten. Bike Sport Developments. Mick at Bike Sport Developments. He's a legend. He'll help you out. He does lots of different bikes, blippers for different bikes as well. So yeah, Bike Sport Developments. Check out.
But they tend to you can only get a blipper on a bike that has a ride-by-wire.
Exactly.
throttle.
Yeah.
So my Honda, my Vonda, for example.
DeVille.
The Vonda DeVille.
Yeah.
You couldn't get one on my old Blade.
Yeah. Thanks for retweeting my Ducati V4 budget bike a couple of weeks ago on the channel. That was Will, isn't it? Is it Will? Sim725, I think it is Will.
I don't know.
Yes, it is Will, yeah, I remember Thank you very much, Will.
Budget Bike Battle ZX7R update. Yeah, that's coming on Monday.
Is getting suspension.
BBG, do you still own the Airhead BMW? Yes. It's just so manky and rotten outside that I haven't really. It's not really the time or place to ride it. So as soon as the weather gets better, I'll be out doing some videos on that. And there's actually a video, if you go onto BMW Motorrad UK YouTube channel, there's a video on that bike and a bit of the build, behind the scenes stuff. So you can go and have a bit of a watch of that. What happened to the 44T unit? It's just freezing cold in there.
Yeah.
And in the middle of nowhere.
Loads of questions regarding A2 and would rather get a 400 and NC30 or something. We'll get to that in a video. Stacey's back. Your video on the bike teardown was stellar. Come watch that stuff all day. Thank you, Stacey.
Yeah, there's not as much to tear down on the ZX7R.
No, but still make a good video. It is going to make a good video. There's lots of. It's a different angle, should we say? The ZX, the Kawasaki is a different angle.
Yeah, much better angle.
Am I doing BSB this? Any BSB this year? Probably not.
Do you want to quash the rumours?
Yeah. So just to quash any rumours, I will not be riding the Moto Rapido Ducati this year. Taking Hopper's place. It was a bit of a joke on social media that got out of hand.
Yeah.
No, I'm not riding Hopper's bike. But my eldest son has just started racing motocross, so that is taking a lot of time as well as work and stuff as well. So, and I'd much rather concentrate on this than end up smashing myself up every weekend. And
just saw a quick one. Vit Pillin thoughts. Oh. So that's the. We're going to potentially be, I can't remember when they said the launch was, but we had a preview launch the other week when we went to London, and we've been hopefully not insured, but a spot on the actual riding launch. So there's another one, Pillin 71. So yeah, that I believe will be relatively soon, fingers crossed. So we should be there. At least one of us will be there anyway.
Thanks, Kenny Morrison. Best first bike to buy for sub £2,000.
ZX7R. First
bike. What sort of?
First big bike.
First big bike. Sorry. S-Rad.
ZX7R.
S-Rad.
ZX7R. Well, he'll have a definitive answer in about a month's time, won't he?
Yeah. Honestly, having bought the S-Rad now, I don't think I could think of any other bike that I'd want for under £2,000.
SV650?
SV650 is pretty good, actually. Safe bet. And you can do so much with them.
Yeah. I think I might be getting an SV650 this year, actually.
Well, we might be. Anyway.
It's a track bike.
Yeah. Oh, you? Well, yeah.
I will.
Yeah. Caution Schoolboy. Yes. Caution. Bit of Caution Schoolboy motocross with Portsmouth, South Somerset, that sort of thing. Ninja 650 is a good shout, but not for under £2,000. Maybe. Should we call it a day? Because
Okay. Let's call it a day.
Thank you guys. Thank you. We'll probably next week because all the kind donations.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth doing.
We can go and get a curry now.
Yeah. Well, McDonald's.
Or McDonald's.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Honestly, means a lot. See you next time. You have to make a call. You don't know it yet.